Hi, I'm Lily. Today I'm going to read you a story. Class 6 and the Very Big Rabbit. Okay, let's read it. BK level 10. Class 6 and the Very Big Rabbit. Okay, let's read it. 1. Rabbits are nice. Class 6 like their teacher, Miss Bennet. She could do magic like no one else could. She could wiggle her ears and make things disappear. Then she'd wiggle again and make them come back. One day she did something different. She was reading class 6 a book about rabbits. Rabbits are nice, Miss Bennet said. Then she grinned and ear wiggled. I wish I was a rabbit, she said. And there was a fizz, and a flash, and a bang, and Miss Bennet changed into a very big rabbit. Class 6 sat and looked at the big rabbit, and the very big rabbit sat looking right back at Class 6. Wow, Miss Bennet turned into the big rabbit. Wow, I can't believe it. Miss Bennet turned into the very big rabbit. Oh my gosh. She was Miss Bennet's size, and she had glasses like Miss Bennet. She was holding the book Miss Bennet was reading, so Class 6 knew it had to be her. They just didn't know how she had managed the trick. Everyone cheered the big rabbit. The big rabbit went to the rabbit book and started reading again. Wow. At least she tried to read, but all that came out were squeaks. Rabbits can't read, Ranjit whispered to Rachel. You can't blame her for trying, Rachel whispered back. 2. Something gone wrong. It's a cool trick, Miss Bennet, Ranjit told the big rabbit politely. The best trick I've ever seen, but we think it's time you back to being Miss Bennet. Yeah, we think like that. And did okay for Miss Bennet. The big rabbit ear wiggle again. And something's gone wrong with the wishing, whispered to Rachel. I don't just know what to do, Rachel said. The big rabbit froze. That's what rabbits do when they are caught and can't think of a way to escape, and told Rachel. Miss Bennet has gotten stuck as a rabbit and doesn't know how to wish her back. We'll have to tell the principal, Rachel decided. The principal will be upset with Miss Bennet, Ranch pointed out. The big rabbit rubbed her nose with her big paw. Okay, Ranch says, someone get the principal. Class 6 looked worried. No one wanted to go to the principal. We'll turn off for telling silly stories, said Rachel. You will just have to tell her for yourself, Randy told the big rabbit. When she sees you're so huge, she'll know that you're not just an ordinary rabbit. The big rabbit headed for the door. Stop, Rachel called. And she pulled the big rabbit back. If the little ones see a huge rabbit coming, they'll be scared out of their wits. Right. So, Rachel was right, as usual, and she figured out what to do about. We'll dress up our big rabbit so she is really Miss Bennet. Oh, it's a good idea. And let's see. Okay, And that was what class 6 did. 3. This rabbit is me. Miss Bennet's coat was in her closet. Rachel put it on the big rabbit. The big rabbit's paws couldn't manage the buttons. Rachel buttoned the coat for her. And buttoned for her. Randy squeezed Miss Bennet's glove to her front paws. Rachel put Miss Bennet's hat on her head. And you look lovely, Rachel told the big rabbit. Almost as nice as Miss Bennet. Yeah. If you see this picture, you'll be surprised. I will show you. Miss Bennet. Okay. It's almost like it's good as it's nice as Miss Bennet. And the big rabbit looked very pleased. It looks like the big rabbit disguised as Miss Bennet to me, said Rangy. They walked through the school and the rabbit disguised as Miss Bennet. The big rabbit walked in the middle with classic school around her, so no one could see her big rabbit feet. They knocked on the door, the principal's door. Jose, called the principal. Class 6 was very big. Class 6 and a very big rabbit, Randy replied. The principal opened the door. Please, Rachel said. Our Miss Bennet turned herself into a big rabbit. Gosh, said the principal. I've never seen a rabbit that big. Are you sure that this rabbit is really Miss Bennet? The big rabbit pulled her gloves off with her big rabbit teeth. Then she picked up the writing pad and the pencil from the principal's desk. She wrote, "This rabbit is me," and she designed the note, "Dorothy Bennet." You've been ear-wiggling again, Dorothy, the principal scolded. Wish yourself back at once and stop being a rabbit. The big rabbit shrugged. For how can we help? Please, Rachel said. We don't think Miss Bennet can wish herself back because can't talk, only speak. And the big rabbit nodded her head. Oh dear, you've done it this time, Dorothy. The principal told the rabbit. Looks like you will have to stay a big rabbit forever. How can we help? Rachel said, trying to think. We could fetch her some lettuce and carrots. Oh, Randy suggested. The big rabbit turned up her nose. Wait, Rachel said. Suppose we did the wishing for Miss Bennet? Well, it might work, said the principal. The big rabbit looked hopeful. We'll all wish together, said Rachel, and the big rabbit must wiggle her ears while we're doing our wishing. The big rabbit clapped her paws together, squeaked as if to say yes. 1, 2, 3, said the principal, and everyone shouted, We wish our Miss Bennet was back. While the big rabbit wiggled her eyes, there was a fizz and a flash and a bang, and the big rabbit was gone, and there was Miss Bennet. Wow, what a relief, gasped Miss Bennet. You can say that again, muttered the principal. The Miss Bennet thanked everyone in class 6 for their whispering, especially Randy and Rachel. That's the last time we'll see our big rabbit, sighed Rachel. But Randy found a new book on the class 6 reading shelf. It was about crocodile. Randy gave it to Miss Rabbit and hoped Miss Bennet turned into a crocodile, I guess. Let's spell it. Today I read a story that Class 6 and a very big rabbit. Okay, bye.